I will resample the frame on this Sig Sauer 1911-22. First thing to put in is the trigger, and it's just go into the track here. And to keep the trigger inside the frame, we put in the magazine release. I put the spring in on this little one here, go in there, and take my screwdriver, press the spring in and turn it, and put the magazine release down. Take the screwdriver down here, and I press the magazine release a little out and press in the spring and turn it. And magazine release is in. It's a Series 80 pistol, and that means it has a firing pin safety. And the most tricky parts to get in this pistol is the fierce disconnector and the part for the firing pin safety. These three parts are sitting on the series pin, and the hammer pin also have this firing pin safety parts. And here we can see how the two firing pin safety parts are sitting inside the frame. And when you push the trigger bow come here and push, and this one go up and push the firing pin safety in the slide. And this is how the three parts have to be sitting inside the frame. First I put in the seals and disconnector. I grip the seals and disconnector like this, and this part here of the disconnector, I want to have it out of this hole here when I put it in. And I go in and try to line the hole up so I can get the pin in. And put the seals pin in. And the seals pin is in. And it have to be sitting like it sit here. And the space that are over here, that's where we have to put in the firing pin safety parts. And the firing pin safety parts have to be sit like this. I have pushed down the seals pin a little, so there will be space for the firing pin safety. I'll try to get it in here. Now it's in and I can see the safety parts, and now I will try to push it a little until I see the hold for the pin. I can see the hold now, and I push the seals pin all the way in. And that's how the firing pin safety parts have to be sitting. And I put the hammer in. First the firing pin safety go in here. I line the hold up. Put the hammer in. Line the hold up. And put the pin in. Hammer pin and firing pin safety parts are in. And I check the firing pin safety parts are doing like it have to do. I put the trigger and I reassemble the mainspring housing. There's two parts here, go on the spring. and down in the mainspring housing. And this little pin here going down in this hole here. I use my quick grip and my screw. I press the spring in. And put the pin in. And release the quick grip. And the pin hold the spring inside the mainspring housing. If you want the magazine safety in your pistol, this one here, go in and sit like this, and the spring go down here. When the magazine not in the pistol, this one here will block the grip safety. And when you put the magazine in, this one here will be pushed up, so it not will block the grip safety. The next thing is the 3-finger sear spring. The left fingers go on the sears, and the middle fingers go on the disconnector, and the right finger is for the grip safety. And this one here go in here. And to keep the seal spring inside, take the mainspring housing. The left finger sitting on the sears and the middle finger sitting on the disconnector. Next thing to put in is the grip safety and the thumb safety. When you do that, the hammer have to be down. First thing to put in will be this spring sitting in here. It has 3 parts. And they're fitting like this, the thin one coming out there and the thick one coming out there. Put in the grip safety. And this one here go to this hole and will keep the grip safety in. And this one here go down here. And when you put it in, you have to find a spot between safe and not safe. And you can see the spring coming out there. So you also have to press this spring in. You can use a credit card to do that. And I go in and press the spring in. Like this. The next thing to do is to get the mainspring housing all the way in. First I release the hammer. And the hammer strut we can see here have to go down in the hole in the mainspring. And the mainspring housing pin can put in again. Press the mainspring housing up a little. And I put in the left hand safety. It just go down here. And now I will check everything is good. Put in a magazine. First I check the hammer. hammer down, push in the grip safety and put the trigger. Hammer good. I cock the hammer again and I put on the thumb safety, push in the grip safety, hammer not fire. Take off the thumb safety and not push in the grip safety, hammer not fire. Take out the magazine, hammer not fire. And I check the disconnector has the spring in tension. I press it down and it come up again. My frame is resampled again, and I hope this video can be helpful for others. Thank you for watching.